rundown of what's going on with this property. My first question for you is it contingent upon you selling your property in Oregon?
No,
Okay.
no.
The reason why I asked that is because we got to move kind of fast on this one. The house forecloses in 14 days.
Oh shoot.
Is that too soon for you? Because
Probably.
if I have a signed agreement with you, I can try to get the foreclosure stopped. I've done that before, so I don't see a problem with that happening. I mean, how long do you need?
Well, I'm in Oregon,
Yeah,
so if I had to sign something, if it had to be in person, I'd have to fly out there. I don't think I can make that happen
yeah. I mean,
in 14 days.
like I'm a magician, man. We would just have a mobile notary come directly to you, so you don't have to book a flight.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
does that change your time frame at all?
I mean, no, I definitely would have to check with my wife and make sure. I mean, it's really hard buying something like that sight unseen.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, so we actually fell out of contract with a guy yesterday. He got approved for a loan on it, and he wasn't able to close in time. So it passed a bank inspection. If that does anything, I mean, I know you still want to put your eyes on it, but I wanted to give you that
right.
tidbit of information as well. Also, too, so you were talking about will they carry the note? The short answer to that is yes. But what I would rather you do is do a transaction called subject to. Have you ever heard of that?
I haven't.
Okay, so seller finance and subto are pretty close to each other, right? As far as you don't need credit, you don't need credentials, you just kind of need the cash and you can get in there. So when you said seller finance it, what I was gonna do was wrap it to you, because right now there's a mortgage on it, and the mortgage is who's foreclosing on it, obviously. What the wrap would do is just with your down payment, I would pay to reinstate the loan, and then you would pay me each month, and I would pay the loan. But I kind of want to cut me out of that, right? So I want it to be
Right.
subject to. I've done deals like this many, many times. I've bought houses like this myself doing this kind of tactic. So with your down payment, that would just be cash to the seller, and then to reinstate the loan is I want to say like 20 grand. All right. So with your down payment money, it would pay to reinstate that loan. So that loan stays in place. You would just be making the monthly payment towards that loan each month, which is $1,094, which is beautiful, right? If I would have wrapped it, your price would have been higher. But like I said, I don't really want to be involved. I just want to help facilitate it and help you get in there. I've done, like I said, many deals like this, so I'd handle all the paperwork, I'd handle all the closing transactions, everything for you. You just gotta kind of sign, and then we're gonna set up. I don't know if you do auto pay, but what I've done in the past with properties is just set up auto pay on their mortgage with your information, and you'll have all the information to access their online portal. It's just like you have the mortgage, but it's in their name. Does that make sense?
Right. So the only question I have on that
Yep.
is if I were to go sell it, I'd have to still have them sign off on me selling.
No, you wouldn't, right? Because
Okay.
because the way liens work is they're just against the house, right? So when you go to sell it to somebody else, they'll pull the title report. The title report will say, "Hey, you owe this company this much money for that." So when the money comes in, the money goes to the mortgage company, and you keep the rest. It's just like a regular sale. You won't have to get a signature from them or anything like that.
Okay. And so I'd just be assuming their loan at what they owe. Do you know what they owe?
Let me check right now. I want to say, you know what? I'm not even gonna want to say. I'm gonna find out right now for you. Give me 1 second. And if I have some, I can send you over the loan details as well. just so you have it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested at what rate that would be at.
Yep, 3.25%.
Okay.
What was your initial question? I'm sorry.
Oh, I have no idea. I forgot.
I did too, man. Oh, how much is on it? Great.
That's right.
Yeah. So the current principal balance is $161,660. Hold on, I'm sorry. $161,666.65.
Okay, so in order for me to buy it, I'd still be just paying on. I'd put the 35 grand down. That wouldn't go towards that loan at all. It would just go 20 grand towards reinstating the loan, but the loan would still be 160,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in a sense, I'm still paying probably more than the 180. It'd be like about
186 ish.
Do the math. Well, it was like 166. So it'd be $201 that I would initially be paying for this.
Yes. And I haven't even looked up what do you think this property is worth?
I honestly have no idea. I don't know if it said the oh, it does have that on there. The address on there.
Here, let me send you these as well so you have them. All right, so I'm gonna look on my end as well.
Okay, so their original loan was a 170, about 175, right?
Yep. And I'm looking
So
like
they must not have had it very long.
nah, I think they bought it a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
The Zillow's estimate is 255, and that's where they're starting the auction at.
Oh, I see. Let me chat with my wife.
Okay.
And see. I've got a couple friends out in the. I'm a musician, and that's
Okay,
more or
awesome.
less the reason why we do the owner financing. Because as a musician, it's really hard to get a loan.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now you got another tool in your tool belt, man. Seller finance and transaction like this, subject to.
Yeah. So let me see if I can. I've got some friends out in the Shoals area, and I've got some friends in Nashville. I know it's a couple hours from Nashville. Let's see if I can get somebody to go out there and take a look at things for me. And
absolutely.
Just so I had somebody, something
absolutely.
to look at.
Could you do me a favor? No, I don't want to rush this at all because, like I said, I can try to get the foreclosure stopped. But if you could let me know something ASAP, just I have something tangible to go to them with.
Of course, yeah.
Awesome.
As soon as I have like a good idea, I've got a friend and I'm pretty sure he'll go out there from the Shoals area. So
okay.
As soon as I have a pretty good idea, I'll move forward with it.
Perfect. Just let me know ASAP, man. I appreciate it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, talk to you soon.
Yep.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.